In case of the WBCs, the first one type called as granulocytes. These granulocytes also called as PMN cells, that is polymorphonuclear cells. Now these granulocytes divided into three types. First one type of the blood cell, it is called as neutrophils. What it called as? It is called as neutrophils. Okay. Then second one type called as basophils. What it called as? Basophils. And third one type, it is called as eosinophils, or these are also known as acidophils. Okay. Now these are the three types of the cells. These are included in the granulocyte. Now see the neutrophil cells. If you observe these neutrophil cell here, all these are the cells, that is these cells, they consist of cytoplasm. What it consists of? Cytoplasm. But this cytoplasm, they consist of granules. What it consists of? Granules. Okay. Now in case of neutrophils, these are stained with neutral stain. The names of these blood cells according to their staining property. Okay. This staining property, that is those cells which are stained with the neutral stain, these are called as neutrophil. Okay. Now those cells are stained with basic dyes or basic stain. For example, one of the basic stain, that is methylene blue. Okay. Hence these cells are called as basophil because these are stained with the basic dyes. And eosinophils, those blood cells which are stained with the acidic stain, for example eosin. Okay. It is very easy to remember the names of these granulocytes because these are based on the staining properties of the dyes. Okay. Now which are the stains? If neutral stain the cell, these are neutrophil. In case of basophil, basic stain, that is methylene blue, and eosinophil, that is these are stained with the acidic stain. Okay. Now all these three types are the granulocytes, means in this cytoplasm of the cell there is presence of the granules. What it contains? They consist of granules. In the last lecture we studied about that these granules, these are nothing but the secretory vesicles and they consist of enzyme. Such type of granules are present. Okay. These neutrophils are having large sized granules. How much? These are large size of granules. And in case of basophils, these granules are present, but these are few granules. Means according to the type of the cell, there is different concentration. Such type of few granules observed in case of the basophil. In case of eosinophil, the granules are present. Okay, but these granules are lysosomal granules. We are very well known to that lysosome. It is the suicidal bag. In the 11th standard we studied already the lysosomal cell organelle of the cell, that is lysosomal granules. Okay. Now most important difference is that these neutrophils, okay, these neutrophils are having 2 to 7 lobed nucleus. Means neutrophils having multi-lobed nucleus. If we observe these cells under the microscope, at the center we can observe such type of lobulated nucleus. These lobes, it may be 2 to 7. In case of the basophil, the nucleus is twisted. How the nucleus is present? It is somewhat twisted nucleus. Okay, such type of nucleus. And in case of eosinophil, this nucleus, it shows only two lobes. That is, which type of nucleus? It is bilobed nucleus. Okay. Depending upon the shape of nucleus, we can identify these blood cells in the blood smear. Okay. Such type of nucleus observe in case of the granulocytes. If you observe the neutrophil, in the neutrophil, nucleus is 2 to 7 lobed, or it is also called as multi-lobed. Which type of nucleus? Multi-lobed nucleus. This is multi-lobed nucleus, this is twisted nucleus, and this is bilobed nucleus. Now, if you label, this is the cell wall, this is cytoplasm, then these are the granules, okay, and this is nucleus. Okay, such type of the structure we can observe in case of the neutrophils. Okay, same labels we can label here in each cell. This is cell wall, inside this cytoplasm, granule and lobed nucleus. Okay. Now, these granulocytes, in case of neutrophils, it is nearly about 70%. What is this proportion? 70%. These basophils are nearly about 5.5 to 1%, and these eosinophils are 1 to 3%. Okay, this is near about the proportion in percentage. Now, these cells, all these cells are involved in the defense mechanism. Specific function of the neutrophil, that is, these neutrophils are phagocytic in nature. What is its nature? These are phagocytic in nature, or they perform the process phagocytosis. Why called as phagocytic? Because they perform the process of phagocytosis. Okay. Now, question arises that what is meant by phagocytosis? Okay. This phagocytosis, it is having simple meaning, that is to destroy the pathogen by engulfing. To engulf that pathogen, and after that it is destroyed. What happens? When there is infection in our body, see, the pathogens are of different category. Okay, when pathogen came into the body, in our blood, whatever the neutrophils are present, these neutrophils can move toward this pathogen. At the site of infection, these neutrophils can move due to the amoeboid movement. And once they reach toward the pathogen, suppose these are the pathogen, and here this neutrophil reached, this neutrophil engulf this pathogen. And after engulfing, this pathogen is destroyed, and this process is called as phagocytosis. What it called as? It is called as phagocytosis. The basic function of the neutrophil is phagocytosis. We can written here as what is meant by phagocytosis. That is destroying of pathogen by engulfing, okay, and protect the body. Now, second one type of the cell is basophils. These basophils stain with the basic dyes, that is methylene blue, and such type of cells, they perform the important function, that is they secrete heparin, which is an anticoagulant, then histamine and serotonin. These three chemicals, these are secreted when there is infection or allergy. Means in the infection or allergic condition, these basophil works because they produce heparin, histamine and the serotonin. Okay. Now third one type is the eosinophil. These are stained with acidic dyes, that is eosin. This consists of lysosomal granules and such type of nucleus, that is bilobe nucleus, and these eosinophils, these are very important in the process of detoxification. Which process? Detoxification. Toxins, when introduced in our body, these are detoxified or neutralized by the acidophils by the production of antitoxin. Means these eosinophils, they produce antitoxins, and these antitoxins responsible for the detoxification. Okay. In this way, these are the three types of the granulocyte. First one neutrophil, second one basophil, and third one is the eosinophil. Okay. Now remember one thing, in this chapter when we studied about the blood composition, in these blood cells are of different 5 types, and sometimes we confused regarding with the shapes of nucleus and functions. So students must have prepared a chart in this way, in which the short point shows the description. With the help of these micro points we can describe the theory, and with the help of this diagram we can easily draw the each and every blood cells. Okay. So all students must prepare their summarized chart regarding the composition of blood cells